And a glue factory. Not a really huge one. I mean, we're a small company. We just have 30 employees in total.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And we make, I would say, about 700 tons of adhesive a year. Order of magnitude.
All right. So you got a cowboy hat on, but you don't really sound Texan. So where are you guys located? Where's your home base?
Well, I do my best to suppress my German accent. I'm just not doing a good job at it, I guess. But I actually live in Germany, Cologne, Germany, and that is where the company is located and has been located for all that time.
The duration.
So, I mean, I'm just going to do that thing here. So if you don't know where Cologne is, very easy. This is Germany, right? Actually, the shape is similar. So here's Berlin, there's Munich, there's Stuttgart, Hamburg is up there, and Cologne is right about there. So you got Belgium, you got Holland, Luxembourg, France. So it's pretty much in the west.
Okay.
On the Rhine. Beautiful city, lots of old building, big cathedral. So it's definitely worth a visit. And a glue factory. Not a really huge one. I mean, we're a small company. We just have 30 employees in total.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And we make, I would say, about 700 tons of adhesive a year. Order of magnitude. Sounds like a lot, but if you look at companies like big glue manufacturers, that's nothing. So we are really specialized on small markets, niche markets for us. Right. And for us, this is a main market. This is not a niche. This is something we
still
really like
700 tons.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of glue.
Yeah, it is.
Very cool. Well, what brought you to the U.S.?
Well, the general decline of the shoe repair market meant that we had to expand. So we had to expand both market-wise into other areas that we could work in, such as orthopedics, such as this industry here. Mm-hmm. But actually, this industry is not that big in Europe yet. The whole Western, and I mean, there is, of course, horseback riding, but that's mostly English saddles. And also in Germany and also in Europe, price is a much bigger issue in this case than over here. Okay. So people are less willing to spend as much on good handmade items. So a lot is brought in from abroad, from the cheapest supplier, basically. Not all of it, but the mass production. So, yeah, I'll move to the States. So first, this started in the 1970s. Mm-hmm. And we didn't do it directly. We worked with importers for most of that time. Several first companies operating in Germany that already had a U.S. presence. And then just shipped our products over here. And then we, in the early 2000s, we started working with a company up in New Jersey that brought in our products, distributed them to wholesalers over here. Mm-hmm. And then in 2014, we made the big move. We got ourselves a warehouse in Norcross, Georgia, rented it, and we've been there ever since. So it's been an interesting ride, but it was definitely the right move.
Absolutely.
And our business over here has expanded quite a bit because you have to be here. You have to be present. Yeah. And I mean, I'm over here a couple times a year, because I also have the German company to run and a family on top of that too, so, which I enjoy very much, but I have to work on that fifth generation.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
But we have some very capable people working for us over here. We take care of things, and then when there's something they can't handle, they bring in me. So
yeah, I think it's incredible that you come over here. For those of you that have had the privilege to going to one of the leather craft shows here in the States, you'll see. Yeah. I'm not going to get it right again.
Rainer.
Dr. Glue.
You'll see Dr. Glue at the shows. Rainer, why is that so hard? Rainer.
It's a little counterintuitive, I guess.
It just really wants to come out Rainer every time. Anyways, you'll see Rainer at the shows in person, selling your glue, which I think is a really incredible thing. It also helps the community to kind of engender that trust that you're really behind your products, which is awesome.
What we have been doing at these shows is actually also offer, and what they asked us, because specifically the water-based adhesives that we make, the Aquilum, the shows usually come with workshops, and those workshops take place in enclosed spaces, right? Yeah. So you don't want standard contact cement with lots of solvents in there to basically stink up the place.
Yeah, you got like 15 people gluing up a project.
Right. And you're going to notice that. So We've been sponsoring these since 2014, and that has been very well received because with an adhesive, if you buy leather, you have to touch it, right?
Yep.
You can't just look at it online and buy it, right? With an adhesive, well, touching is one thing, you have to work with it.
Yeah.
And see that it works.
Right.
And then you can actually build up trust in that product and, okay, that might work for me. I worked with it. I liked it. I'm going to get some more.
Right.
So that's how this whole thing works. It's been a long road, but it is definitely paying off.
Very cool.
And we're building the market for us and slowly getting deeper in there.
No, I feel like, you've got the standard contact cements that have been on the market. I don't even know how long it's been. It's been a long time, but there's really just been the two. And there's been some other options that have kind of come and gone, but you have those are like the two standards.
Right.
And so it's really exciting to see kind of a new thing in the market, especially a lot of people are like with the home crafting base expanding in the United States and abroad.
Sure.
People are working in their apartments, they're working in their kitchen, they're working in these spaces that they don't have vents or it's raining all weekend and you can't go outside.
That's something that it's a marketing thing mostly, but if I look at an adhesive can and if I see the sentence industrial strength, I know that is supposed to mean, oh, it is really good, it's what the guys use in the factories and it is super strong and whatnot. Okay, but that means to me, this is an industrial adhesive. It is designed to be used in a factory. And in a factory, what do they have? They have sophisticated fume extraction, they have safety measures, they have protocols and whatnot. They train their workers, mostly, I hope, what to do and what not to do.
Right.
So in the factory environment, you can use products that are a bit more on the dangerous side because you have ways to deal with that. Now, working at home, working in a small workshop, even in a production saddle workshop or a boot workshop,
they don't have that.
No, they don't.
They don't.
And it's just not possible.
Yeah.
So you need a product that is adapted to their needs. And with us coming out of shoe repair, out of small workshops, where exactly that is the issue.
Yeah.
I think we're well equipped to handle that.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, let's kind of get into it. We've got your array of products here, so we're going to go through them one by one and talk about how each one of them is used. So,
Very good.
Very cool.